The Tunnel for Towers Foundation is making sure that America never forgets 9/11. In honor of the 24th anniversary, the foundation is providing 21 mortgage-free homes to families of fallen first responders, including those who lost loved ones to 9/11 related illnesses. And two of the families receiving a mortgage-free home are from right here in California. And joining us now live in studio is Jennifer Brecky with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. She has more about the mission. Jennifer, welcome to Fox 5. Thank you for being here. So Tunnel to Towers, what is the meaning behind the foundation's name?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So Stephen Siller was a New York firefighter, and on 9/11, 24 years ago, he heard the call, he heard the sirens. He was off duty that day. He actually went to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. He strapped on 60 pounds of firefighting gear, and he went through that tunnel to the towers where he went to save lives. His body was never recovered, but he went into that area trying to help save lives, and his family started this foundation to not only honor his legacy, but also the legacy of all the heroes today who give their life for our service.
So how does one qualify for the program? What's the criteria?
Well, you know, there are a lot of so many deserving families that we would love to help. For us, the most important thing is to make sure that these are people who are working in the line of duty. They're veterans, they are police officers, firefighters serving our communities, and they have widows and young children at home.
What's the process to choose the recipients who can participate?
There's an application form online, and there's an extensive process to go through, and our goal is to give mortgage-free homes to all of these individuals. We will not stop until we can give each one of them a mortgage-free home.
Tell us more about the families that are here in California who are getting these mortgage-free homes. How did all this happen?
So, as we said, there are 21 families that are receiving mortgage-free homes today across 11 states. 2 of those individuals are here in California. We are so thrilled to pay off their mortgages. And for instance, a police officer in Manhattan Beach, Chad Swanson, he has a beautiful wife and 3 very young boys at home. And Sheriff's Deputy Officer Freddie Flores in LA County, I mean, he has another beautiful wife and 4 young children. So for us, being able to help them pay off these mortgages, stay in the home where they've built memories, in their communities, in their churches and schools, we think it's the least we can do.
So are these homes donated, or are they, for example, pre-loved? I guess you could put it that way?
No, we raise money and we either pay off the mortgage of the home they're in, or we find them a home and pay off the mortgage that they would like to be in.
So who donates the homes?
The homes are not donated. The money is donated, and we pay off the mortgage for them. And that only happens because we have extremely generous people across the United States who give $11 a month to help us.
Wow, that is amazing. So the hearts are still there, aren't they?
They are, for sure.
So who do you have to apply for this program? I think you sort of ran down some of those people, but again, tell us about that.
So we have so many individuals that we are planning to continue to help. This year alone, we will have delivered over 200 mortgage-free homes to individuals across the United States. So again, police officers, firefighters, EMT, Gold Star families, and we even have a program to help catastrophically injured veterans and make sure they have a smart home.
Does the foundation, I guess, give out these homes on a yearly basis, or is it a monthly thing? Talk about the timing.
We are constantly looking at the need, and we are doing it all year long. Yes.
How many recipients do you typically have?
Well, this year alone, we will have at least 200, if not more. So, but our goal is to continue raising money so we can pay off the mortgages of all of these widows and young families.
Have you found anybody here yet in San Diego County? Because, you know, we're a big military town also.
We have. Over the years, we've definitely paid off mortgages here in San Diego. And like I said, our goal is to make sure we can get to everybody.
So how can we help? How can the public help, and how can the public donate?
The best way to help is to go to our website, which is t2t.org. It's the letter T, number 2, t.org. You can sign up for ways to get involved, to volunteer, but we would really love $11 a month from everybody. That's how we keep doing this. And our promise is that 93 cents of every dollar you donate will go directly to these programs.
Love that. And thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
All right. Again, thank you for joining us today as well.